Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Silencer, issue number 7. Alright, so let's get to the nitty gritty. We got Victor Bodanovic and Dan Abnett are the storytellers. Abnett writing and Victor, I guess, what do you call it? Drawing. He's also doing the inks along with Jonathan Glapian. Mike Spicer is doing colors, and Tom Napolitano is doing the letters. So, basically, Honor Guest is with her husband and her son, Jelly Bean, and they're flying out to, basically, they're going to an action land, and right next to it, not too far away, is actually where the Lazarus pit that Talia al Ghul should be resurrecting at. So she's hoping to try and finish the job and actually make sure that Talia dies and stays dead. She knows she's dead. Trying to make sure she stays dead. Cool. That's very noble, very honorable. Good luck with that. In the interim, like, can you imagine Damien coming after Honor at that point? Oh, man. And this might just have something to do with it. More on that when I get to the end of this comic. But basically, she's on this plane, and so are Cradle and Grave. They are following her. They found out where she lives and all that good stuff in the previous issue. But now they're trying to find out exactly where Talia is going to be because they want the double bonus. They want the whole entire package. So when the way that Honor finds out that they're on the plane is actually really cool. I dug that. And that's one of the reasons why you have a family, I guess, right? To make sure that you have more eyes to look for the bad guys. So she figures it out, and I enjoyed this comic book, man. I really did enjoy this. But you know what? I love Silencer. Silencer is my absolute favorite of the New Age of Heroes. I've never made any what do you call it, secret of that. This is my absolute favorite one. And guys, something very important is that it seems that all of these books are being canceled. The Terrifics is going to stay alive, which for me is strange, but I guess expected. The Terrifics are all known characters, so I guess that makes sense. For me, I feel like that should have had, whatever. I don't even consider that New Age of Heroes. Like, they can call it whatever they want, but it's not. These are heroes that have already existed. But Silencer and Damage and Sideways, Brimstone, they are all different characters. Like, literally, all new, all different. So I'm very sad to see that some of them are going. Some of them are going to be canceling soon. Some of them at issue 12. I think some of them at issue 18, whatever it is. The only way that we can change that is not through a petition. No, the petition is buying the comic. So literally, if you're going to get it digital, if you're going to get a physical copy, please consider grabbing these comics, like the ones that you want to stay around. Make sure you grab this comic book. And personal request, Silencer, more than any of them. The other ones could go on a team, or like Damage doesn't need to be his own comic book. You know what I'm saying? Damage will return, I'm sure, at some point or another. Damage is somebody that he could just wind up being that guy that once in a while, because all he's doing right now is crossing over with other heroes and villains. He could just keep doing that in somebody else's book. You know what I'm saying? In a bunch of other people's books. Sideways can always join, like the Teen Titans. I think that he'd be perfect there. And yeah, the only one that I think really needs to stay, well, besides Curse of Brimstone, would be Silencer. You know what I'm saying? And if I could only save one, just saying. Either way, there is going to be a couple of annuals out for the New Age of Heroes. One of them is going to be Damage, which is going to be an origin story for Ethan. Oh my God, a story that actually has Ethan involved in it? Maybe. We'll see. But Honor Guest is going to be featured in an annual also, Silencer Annual, and that's going to feature her going after Batman, it seems, by the cover. That looks kind of wicked. Anyway, I'm genuinely looking forward to that annual, and I'm really hoping this comic book stays alive. Just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.